Hi there, it's Neil here from Half Empty Brewing, bringing you another Homebrew Wednesday. I'm going to keep this one fairly short and sweet, I hope. As we all know, most of us are involved in the final SJPORR beer reviews, so it's taking up a lot of our time at the moment. Been quite enjoying all the beers actually. Getting near the end, I think I've got another 2 or 3 to go. It's been quite an eye-opener really. Lots of learning, big learning curve to understand the judging process and what to look out for, whether it be good or bad elements of a beer, and also trying to, when you matching your people's beers to a BJCP style, then it's obviously seeing if those characteristics are picked up in the beer that you're judging. So it's been quite an eye-opener. Talking of beer judging, it was my birthday recently and my wife was kind enough to give me quite an interesting birthday present. I was given a ticket to go to the Beer Academy down in London to go on a how to judge beer course, which was really quite interesting. I went there on Monday. I was going to film some of it, or I'd hoped to, but it wasn't really an environment to get my camera out and do a Homebrew Wednesday. But I'll put a link on my channel so that you can have a look and see for yourself. It was a good course. It was run by a chap who's been in the brewing industry for about 40 years. So there's lots of story, as well as the judging element of the course. There was lots of stories that he told, about his his career and his what he'd come across. But it was a good course. I would say the course that I went on, the how to judge beer course, was possibly geared towards like a home brewer like us, but probably just touching on people that were actually in the brewing industry. There were a lot of people there who had their own pubs and wine bars and stuff like that wanted to learn more about the beer tasting process. They do lots of other courses as well, but I would say they're probably more geared towards the industry, a bit more in depth. But it's worth taking a look. As I say, I'll put the link on my channel so you can see what it was all about. On the home brewing front, if you've been watching my channel, you'll notice that I'm brewing a couple of lagers. Not a lot has really changed since the last update. If you check my other videos, you'll see what I'm doing. But currently, I'm just in the sort of chilling down the lager stage. I give it a rest back up to about 17 degrees, and over the past sort of week or so, I've been gradually reducing the temperature of my fermenting fridge down by 1 degree. I'll just flip you around and you can have a look. I'm currently on about 8 degrees. It's a little bit high because I've just opened the fridge. I'll open up, just give you a gander anyway. It's looking nice. That's the Dortmunder Export on the top. Nice rich golden colour. And then down on the bottom is the traditional bock. So I've probably got about 4 or 5 more days to bring that down to 4 degrees, and then I'll be looking at bottling that. I'll bring it back up to bottling temperature, maybe about 18 degrees, so that when I put my sugar in the bottles or batch prime it, then that will help kickstart the yeast for the bottle conditioning. So that's that. I'll keep you up to date on them for now. Some people have been giving me some, or posting me some comments about my fermenting fridge and how it's all set up. I am aware of that, but I shall do a separate video or do that in another Homebrew Wednesday in the future, just to let you know what that's all about. I think that's about it really. Probably just do a few shout outs now. Thank you to everyone that's been commenting and subscribing and liking all my videos. It's really much appreciated. I'll mention a few names here, but if I don't mention your name, it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate your input either. But there's been some good communication over the past few weeks from Norfolk Hillbilly, Tony Howard, the Unknown Brewer, I don't know who he is actually, Delivery Boy 555, Technician Brewery, Alf 1982, Brewmaster Ben, and even Paul Wicksteed from Time for Another One. So thanks again for all your comments, it's much appreciated. If I don't always reply to yours, it doesn't mean that I'm not reading them and appreciating them. I think we all agree that if we support each other, then that's what keeps this brewing community going. So thumbs up to all that. For those of you involved in the SJPORR challenge, then enjoy finishing off your last few beers if you've still got some more to go. And we'll be looking forward to the results coming out on Friday. Cheers for now. I have got a beer, by the way, I don't know if you saw it, but this was one of my SJPORR reviews that I did a few minutes ago. It's very nice, but check out my videos to see what it's all about. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.